Hello, and welcome to the 5th episode of Shogun Talk. My name's Vandalus.
I'm Butter Ninja.
No, you're not.
Buttery Smooth.
No. And today, once again, we are joined by the Forerunner. Say hello.
Hello, people. It's me, the Forerunner.
Matt, play the smooth jazz.
Do we even have smooth
I
jazz?
only accept
We
careless
will now.
whispers. Wham!
I'm down with that. All right. So,
Wham!
okay. So we're back after what, like a month?
Month and a half, maybe.
Cool. I'm glad it's been this long since we last did this. It makes me feel real good.
I'm sorry that I have things that come up
Me too.
with locally grown butter lettuce.
That I can't wait for that show to come back. Anyway, hello. I said hello already.
You keep saying hello. Stop saying hello.
I know. So it's been a while.
You said that too.
I'm repeating myself today. Can't you tell? Can't you tell?
Don't worry, well, I didn't post.
No, it's just been a while. I'm pumped.
It's
I'm
been
ready.
a while!
Anyway, awesome 90s tunes aside, I guess we can just jump right into it. Let's just jump right into it. With, what were you going to say?
Stop repeating yourself.
With, Last Week in Gaming, play that stinger.
Which one?
I don't know, whichever one you choose.
Okay.
Okay, so to this Last Week in Gaming is going to be talking about Microsoft has, well, it's going to be two things. But first off is Microsoft has shut down both Lionhead Studios and Project Spark.
If you weren't aware of Lionhead Studios being shut down,
I'm
seriously,
sorry.
where have you been? It's been over a month.
Yeah, I'm sorry / not sorry if you were not cool with Fable Legends, which I don't think anyone was, including the game developers.
I mean, I played it. There was nothing special about it.
Yeah, that's kind of what everyone had to say about it.
At least they refunded you.
Yeah, that was
They
cool of
refunded
them.
the people who actually paid for it.
Yeah.
If you're stupid enough to spend money in a beta, then I don't think you should have got your money back.
Well, I mean, they didn't know
That it was a beta or that it was closing?
that it was gonna close.
Because they should have known it was a beta.
Well, I can't blame them for that, but if they did know and they still bought it, then I don't know. I guess you shouldn't have. Use foresight. Anyway, yeah, it was about 2 months ago, but we're gonna kind of see what people's thoughts at Lionhead was about Fable Legends and getting shut down. So basically, the short end of it is Fable Legends pretty much cost too much money, which I think it was $75 million for a game that no one wanted to make.
Yeah, that's a little too much from that end.
A little too much? Was Peter Molyneux still at Lionhead?
No.
When did he leave? He must have left some time ago to go make the box or whatever that game was.
It was before Fable Connect came out.
Oh, cool.
There was a Connect game for it?
Yeah,
Yes,
you didn't know
so
that?
basically he did Fable 3,
Uh-huh.
and then he had this thing called Milo. It's supposed to be a Connect experience when you talk to this little boy through the Connect.
Uh-huh.
That didn't fall through, and that's when he left.
Cool. And then he went to go make that weird box game that no one paid money for. If you did, you're stupid, but
Maybe
yeah.
he just needs to retire.
Well, I mean, he's not a bad game designer. I mean, I think he's just broke.
Is it financially or...
Both.
Okay.
I don't know. But anyway, that was the first reason. The second reason is, like I said, nobody wanted to make it.
Yeah, it helps that people want to make something.
Yeah. I mean, I never really saw Fable as they call it, a game as service, which is an online game. Like, I never really
MMO only online.
Yeah, MMO. Like, I never really saw Fable as that, because, I mean, it's Fable. It was like the precursor to Skyrim. Well, now we have Elder Scrolls Online, which I don't think is doing that hot.
It's doing okay. It's at a stable point.
Cool. But, man, sorry. But, yeah, I don't know. Fable just never struck me as the get online with a bunch of people and play this game kind of game. It felt like a more contained experience with just being a single player game. Maybe 2-player, if that.
Even 2-player felt weird.
Yeah. Because we played it, right?
We started to play Fable 3. We never finished.
Yeah, we didn't get very far.
I played Fable 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, yeah? How'd you feel?
Fable 1 is the best out of the series.
That's what everyone says.
Fable 2 is second best.
Okay.
And Fable 3 was just a shit show.
Great.
It was too easy. I couldn't die if I tried.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the whole game. I didn't die once. I think there's an achievement you get for not dying. I'm like, I think everybody should get this achievement.
Wow, that's, I don't know. That's kind of lame.
The final boss was stupid.
You actually played all the way to the final boss?
I beat the game.
Oh, cool.
I told you I beat the game.
Oh, sorry.
Did you beat it with a stick?
Pretty sure afterward.
No, but I got rid of it, and then they gave it to us for free, and I started playing it with Shane. And then
We see you got rid of this game.
Game glitch, so he couldn't get further in it. So I'm like, thank you, Fable 3. Thank you for the memories.
We saw you got rid of this game recently. Here it is again for free.
It won't leave. It will never leave.
Oh, man. But yeah, let's read what some of the, let's read what some of the people at Lionhead was saying. So this is them talking about Miblecraft.
Miblecraft?
I don't know where that came from. This is them talking about Microsoft. Basically, they were just using Fable Legends as a poster child for various Microsoft initiatives. And then in January 2015, Microsoft announced it as a Windows 10 game as well as an Xbox game. Because they wanted to switch focus on cross-platform. Which, I mean, it makes sense as a company. But these guys... Huh?
That was the wrong game to use.
Yeah, also these guys were gearing up to be on Steam. So then they have to like change all this other stuff around. And that's a huge inconvenience.
Yeah, because you have to build an entire background stuff for Steam multiplayer.
Yeah.
Then when you go to a new one, you have to write an entirely new code for it.
Also, they said that the cross-platform play with the PC version actually opened up the game to cheating, which I'm pretty sure cheating would have existed anyway, but...
Well, listen.
What, you telling me that people can actually go into a PC game and mod it so that things that happen that they want to happen?
I know, it's crazy. I can't believe it.
What? That's crazy.
But, yeah, that kind of sucks. Well, then it's just like, so now Lionhead's going down. So, what usually happens when a company goes down?
It dies.
You should ask EA. When I say ask EA, I mean ask Maxis.
Yeah, no, I mean...
Well, they get absorbed by a giant company?
That's what I mean. Like, usually, you know, a company that's dying will usually bid out that company to be sold. Unfortunately, Microsoft did not decide to do this.
Because they already own Lionhead, there's no point.
Well, they also didn't want to sell the Fable license, which is dumb. Like, it's already something no one wants to make. This studio is literally spiraling into, like, a canyon with death spikes at the bottom of it, and you won't sell?
That's probably why they didn't want to sell it, because they didn't want to bother anyone else with it.
Yeah, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. It's just like...
Maybe they're going to try and come back with Gears, like they did with Gears. Fable 4, 30 years after the events of Fable 3.
The big problem with the Fable series is, every time a new Fable came out, Peter Molyneux would always say something that kind of hyped up the game too much. It never delivered every single time.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So expectations were super high. Then we get the game, you lying son of a bitch, I can't do this. Or you didn't tell me I could do this, but your way.
Yeah. I did hear he's kind of like the guy to like bump stuff up to like way overhype it, and then like it comes out and people are like, this isn't what I wanted. Thanks, Peter Molyneux, with your weird last name.
I mean, I wanted this, but I didn't ask for this.
Yeah.
Were you Jensen now?
I didn't ask for specific parts of this. But they go on to talk about they basically just started talking about like other companies getting picked up, like Evolution got closed by Sony, and then they got picked up by Codemasters. But yeah, well, the other thing with Evolution, they actually, unlike Lionhead, they actually got the heads up that, hey, your studio's getting shut down, but we're gonna sell the studio at the same time. Like Microsoft was just straight up like, they just came in and was like, oh, by the way, you guys are shut down, so you guys have to leave now. Just leave your stuff. Just leave the stuff.
Well, at least good guy Sony comes on like, hey, if you guys need jobs, we can actually help you find new work. Or I'm like, why didn't Microsoft do that?
I thought they were.
No.
Oh.
You know they're evil, right?
I'm 50 on that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the only other option these guys have is to go make an indie company like pretty much everybody else. Inafune, Koji.
On my ukulele.
Me too. I can't wait for that to come out.
I just want No Man's Sky.
I know you do. We all do. But that's looking at Lionhead. That really sucks because everyone loves Fable. Well, Fable 1 anyway.
Fable 2? Whose smart idea was it for the final boss to die in one hit?
What? That's a thing?
This guy who like throws you out the window and kills your brother and or sister. This giant asshole. You finally get to him and bam, one hit and he's dead. Or you can choose not to fight him and another guy will kill him for you in one hit.
So he's gonna die.
One way or another, he will die in one hit.
Lionhead was so aware of this that even Fable 3, they had like these guys talking like the boss died in one hit? Who would do that? I'm like, you assholes!
Oh my god, that's amazing. I can't believe it.
I mean, you can look at it as your character progressed to like, they're now a powerful entity in this world. Mm-hmm. Or you can just do it like I did and see a lazy game design.
Yeah, I imagine so. That is pretty lazy. You want the last boss to be more powerful than you, so it feels like an accomplishment when you beat him. Not you walk up and one-shot him, and he's like, oh. And you're like, what?
Just walk up, poke him, he explodes, like, oh. Okay.
Seriously, like, the first time, because I thought he could do this big giant attack, I immediately pulled out my pistol and shot. And it was over. I'm like, oh, really?
Wow, that's amazing. Like, oh no, preemptive strike, dead. What?
This is the same asshole who put you in prison for like so-and-so years.
Wow.
Escape. One bullet, or one magic attack, or one strike, and it's over.
Just one anything.
One part!
I mean, you could probably breathe in the guy. He probably have a heart attack.
Roll the rules much?
Oh my god. Alright, well let's look at the next thing that Microsoft decided to shut down. Project Spark.
I really could care less.
Also known as their attempt to bring back Conquer by telling everyone, hey guys, you can make your own Conquer game. To which everyone then replied, no Microsoft, you make the next Conquer game. To which Microsoft then went and hid under the bed to wait for everyone to stop asking for the next Conquer game. But, yeah, so this got announced on Friday that they were killing Project Spark. And their online services will end in August. So the community manager, Thomas Gratz, he wrote out that basically, what I just said. And then without services, players will no longer be able to download user-generated content or upload their own creation. So basically, if you want to download some really cool user-created content, do it before August 12th. So, yeah. And, also save them locally.
Yay, because, you know.
Yeah, I know, right? And this, it says, came out, the news of it getting shut down came out after a few months of them saying there's gonna be no more DLC for Project Spark. So.
No DLC?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to pay for the assets that you use in your own game.
Yeah, isn't that stupid? Isn't that retarded?
That's
Who would do that?
That's how most asset markets work anyway.
Yeah, but like...
CryEngine, Unreal Engine.
But this was something to be like... It's one thing when it's like an engine that's used in games. It's another thing for it to be basically a game maker. It's like if Super Mario Maker came out and Nintendo was like, okay, you get Goombas, Koopa Troopas, and Bowser and some blocks. And in the following months, you're going to pay $5.99 for other assets. You should just be able to unlock that stuff in Project Spark the same way you unlocked it in Super Mario Maker.
Well, this is Microsoft. They have high upkeep.
I understand that, but like when you're trying to market this as like a, hey, it's a user-friendly community thing where you can make your own game levels and upload them and you know, play them.
Yeah, things happen.
Okay, do you guys remember when they first showed Project Spark at E3?
I do. I remember seeing it and thinking, that's cool. And then I remember, and then they show Conquer, and I was like, oh yes, oh yeah. And then they're like, Conquer DLC will be added to Project Spark. And then immediately was like, you know what, screw you, Microsoft.
Because the thing is, I'm talking about like when they first announced it. That guy had the Peggle 2 level of excitement and got the Peggle 2 level of response.
Pretty much.
From everybody. Oh, look, I can make this little rock man in my own world. People like, get the fuck off the stage.
I know. I just remember them being like super hyped for it and like nobody else was. Cause
I tried it for a while.
How was
and
it?
And I got rid of it.
Oh, okay.
Then I tried it again.
And then you got rid of it?
Then I got rid of it again.
I tried it once, didn't like it, saw that someone made some pretty cool Star Wars games on it. Never went to try them.
How was the interface? Do you remember?
Awkward.
It was?
It was very awkward.
You had a brain for the AI, but because you're using a controller, it doesn't feel right doing it. If it was on a mouse and keyboard, probably would have been a bit better to make.
So, okay. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. It's just Super Mario Maker did it so perfectly, and I don't know.
It's one of those things.
I wonder why. It's kind of like a company that owns that character made a game maker about that character for people to use.
That follows the one concept it always follows: platforming. Spark you could do platforming, adventure action, shooters.
Fighting games if you actually took the time to do it.
Yeah, you can make more than just one game. That's kind of the problem here, is that you can't. It's so hard to do that on a controller that it becomes awkward. Pardon the sudden water sounds.
We're filling the room up with water. We're gonna have an indoor pool.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, it's whatever.
Exactly. It's whatever. The world will still go on without Project Spark.
I mean, I agree. What they should have done was just made the next Conquer game.
Or put Spark on PC, because that probably would have done a little bit better.
I agree.
The problem with Conquer is you kind of need that.
The guys who worked on it, Rareware.
What? Say that again, Instinct?
I said you kind of need that think tank who made the first one.
Yeah.
With Killer Instinct, they gave it out to somebody else because it was just like, hey, you can make a fighting game with our characters and just keep it, exactly how it is. But there's not really a big, rich story with it.
No. It's a vague story at best.
I like Mortal Kombat, where it's full cinematics that ultimately just kind of being fight this guy in a giant forming room.
Pretty much.
That's every fighting game.
Yep. But I don't know. It's like It's Conquer. How do you... I mean, like I said, it's like... If the guys from Rareware, you know, made the next Conquer game, that'd be great. Because they're geniuses. But, like, at least attempt.
Sea of Pirates.
Huh?
They're too busy with Sea of Pirates.
What is that even? Is it like a MOBA or an MMO?
MMO pirate game.
That's stupid.
What is it? MMA?
You're stupid.
Okay, are you excited for this?
No, but this is like their dream project. You see all the stuff that deals with pirates in Rare games?
No, their dream project is Ukulele.
No, it's the pirate game with MMA fighting.
I'm talking about the original Rare guys, not whoever makes up the Rare team now.
Oh, I don't know where they are.
I'm talking about the original Rare team.
Yeah, they're on Ukulele.
There's so much pirate influence in like almost all their games. Don't believe me? Try playing Donkey Kong Country and Donkey Kong Country 2.
Okay, wait. I mean, yeah, but, you know.
Then the pirate in Banjo-Kazooie.
Look, I'm talking about Grant Kirkhope, those guys. Like, I'm not talking about whoever is currently working on Rare games.
Oh, did Grant Kirkhope not work on, like, Banjo-Kazooie?
He did.
And was there not pirate themes in Banjo-Kazooie?
Yeah, but I don't think that's his
Dylan.
dream.
Dylan.
I don't think it's his dream to... If it was his dream to make a pirate game, he wouldn't have left. He would have stayed and made that pirate game. Oh my god. No, One Piece games are just fine without Microsoft stepping in. Well, they're fine.
Well, they're Sony only, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Burning Blood's not. I played the demo.
Is it not great? It looked cool.
It's fantastic. Just that I kind of hope there's more.
Oh, I'm pretty sure there is. It's One Piece.
The only characters that you play are Frankie, Luffy, Ace, and then Ice, General.
Yeah, Aokiji. He's not a general anymore. He's a pirate.
Well, I know he's a pirate now. Just that he's still in his like uniform in the.
Oh, that's right.
demo.
Which is weird. It's like you're sticking with the canon of the game. Like Luffy has Gear 4, Ace had not Ace.
Ace has died.
Yeah, Ace is. It doesn't matter. They always put Ace in a game because he's popular. But not Shanks. What's his name? Sabo has the flare fruit, and like, it's like okay, so they're with this canon of the game. But then like, Aokiji's still like dressed like a Navy, one of the vice admirals. It's like
I don't think they've officially shown him out of that.
They have
recently.
Yeah, they have.
There's probably some type of costume thing.
Yeah, it's probably a costume unlock, which is stupid. It's like this is what he looks like now in the anime, in the manga. Like, why do you keep defaulting back to his admiral outfit?
The only thing I gotta say is I'm glad you can go Gear 4 in the demo because you're so overpowered.
Of course, the King Kong gun. You don't need anything else. That thing is ridiculous.
The Rhino Schneider.
Schneider.
Sliders.
No. If you listen to it, it's like saying Rhino Schneider.
Because they're Japanese, they replace R's and L's.
No, then it would be Slider then in English because they can't say L properly.
You've seen the text. It says Rhino Schneider. Don't eat your pineapple passively aggressively at me.
Okay, but we're getting off subject.
We did get off subject. Oof.
Words hard, can't speak good.
Yes.
English.
English. Okay.
Ceramic knives.
It cuts beautifully.
Oh my. Oh my god! The brief. Cuts the brief. Does it? Does it cut?
That guarantee.
Oh my god! I forgot about that video.
I'm watching it later.
Yep. Oh, I haven't shown you Star Wars Kid.
All right, moving on.
Oh, not Star Wars Kid. Super Saiyan Kid.
Moving on.
Okay. Anyway. Okay. So next up is the Chit Chat. Play the stinger.
Now I think that has a terrible name.
Well, you came up with it. Just put the stinger on.
Why didn't anyone tell me it was a terrible name?
Okay. What?
Don't want you to break your dreams, man.
Yeah, we just...
It wasn't a dream.
Matt in the future, play the stinger already.
Well, it's been played many, many times.
Just play it. Just play it. Okay, so this talk. So the chit chat's new. Basically, it's a very, very long discussion. It's gonna take up like the bulk of this.
Isn't everything we do new because we haven't picked a solid? I'm crying up in the air for a moment.
Solid what? A solid state? A solid snake?
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. What?
I forgot the name of it. Dang.
Salamandastron?
No,
That's from Redwall. I love those books.
that was a good book, but
Anyway, this is the chit chat. Well, everything else is canon now, except for the other couple things that we haven't done yet. But anyway, so this week or this month or whatever for the chit chat, this episode is this E3. We're talking about 2016's E3. Is this E3 aiming to be the last E3, like the last big E3, or just like straight up like the last E3 ever?
like I've been saying outside of this, I think everyone's just being extra quiet right now.
Well, it's one thing to be extra quiet, and then it's another thing to just like straight up not say anything, but still keep announcing games like E3's not around the corner.
Well, generally they show more stuff at E3 than they do in their announcement trailers.
I know,
Well, if you go to Microsoft's site, there's already a thing there for like 2016 briefing.
Wow.
So they don't show any games. They're just talking about what they're going to do.
It's probably
But what have they said? That's my thing.
this is
Not
probably,
because E3 is still a game of one-upsmanship.
I understand that.
so this year it's probably not going to be so much on the games, but maybe
What are you doing?
okay.
That was a weird bubbling sound. Anyway.
It's probably going to be more of talking about what they're going to do with their platforms, future plans for the consoles.
Virtual reality!
That
Yeah.
it's going to be less about the games. Like the year they did all the smart glass stuff, because everyone wanted to hear about smart glass for an hour.
Wasn't
No.
that last year?
No,
Nobody
it was
did.
2 years ago.
Okay.
It was
That was like
3
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay. Well, anyway, I mean, but generally around this time, we have some idea as to what we'll be expecting at E3 and what they're generally going to talk about at E3. And I feel like right now, with it basically a month away, we have nothing. We have like...
Weren't we supposed to find out what's NX, but we're not gonna...
Yeah, that was going to be like a whole big thing, but I guess we'll just get it out now because literally when we do E3 speculation, there's literally nothing to talk about, so let's do it here for Nintendo. So,
Fuck it, we're doing live.
well, yeah. So, if you don't know, which I don't know how you don't know at this point, unless you live under a rock or on an island in the middle of the ocean.
Or don't
Or have a
video
life.
games.
Yeah, that too. So before, like, I guess like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, Nintendo was dead set on showing the NX off at E3, as well as showing off Zelda Wii U and Zelda NX, and probably whatever their lineup is for the NX. And then they suddenly come out and go, "Hey guys, no NX or Zelda at E3. Basically, we're just not going to be there." Which, for the past couple years, they have not been physically there at E3.
They're probably
But-
gonna keep up with that too.
I think they will. But then here's the next thing. They then say, like, a day later, "Hey, no digital event, and only Zelda Wii U is going to be playable at E3, and we're going to do a Treehouse Live thing for Zelda Wii U for like an hour and a half or something." And like, and this is what I want to touch on. I want to say right here, right now, just straight up, I have feelings about this, but my feelings are not anger, because I feel like everyone is just angry about it. But
I'm not angry.
I know you're not angry, but I feel like for people who follow Nintendo, it's like I don't feel like I'm angry. I just feel unsure of what I'm supposed to now expect. Like, the only real feasible reason for this happening is the NX or Zelda Wii U must just not be anywhere close to being done.
Well, or the hardware had hit a problem because that got pushed back to March.
Yeah, it got pushed to March 2017, which is crazy. And I'm saying push back I know a lot of people are like, well, it wasn't had a date, and I don't care. It was scheduled to be at E3. It was scheduled to come out this year. Therefore, it has been pushed back to next year. So, it's just, I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on this?
Didn't like the Wii originally come out in like a March?
The Wii?
Yeah.
I think so, but the thing is, they still talked about the Wii at that E3 before it came out.
As the revolution, because
Yes.
it was supposed to be revolutionary, but meh.
Yeah, well, that was a code name. They always have a code name. The code name for the Wii was Revolution. The code name for the GameCube was the Dolphin, I think.
This one is NX.
Yeah.
And
So
what was the Wii U?
The Wii U was just the Wii U. That was the one console that didn't have a code name. They just came right out the gate with the Wii U, which was why everyone was so confused as to what the Wii U actually was. Like, no one knew. They were like, is this an expansion on the Wii? I don't get it.
It probably would have been better as an expansion.
kind of like how the Sega had that one thing you put on top. The Sega CD drive.
Yeah, the
like
the Sega CD drive with the Sega 32X.
And just, you could keep stacking.
Oh, absolutely. But it's
Oh,
just...
So you can play Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah, or Knuckles and Knuckles, The Adventure of Knuckles.
The Adventure of Suckles.
But it's just like kind of surprising because like it'd be one thing if they didn't really talk about the lineup and they just kind of showed what it was going to look like at E3. They're not even doing that. It's just like straight up like no one knows anything until March. No one knows anything.
We might hear something around PAX, because that's in September.
Maybe. That's a big maybe. Like I would assume like not even like an event. It would just be like a digital event that they do randomly, and they're like, we're gonna talk about the NX suddenly.
Or it could be even go even farther and just go, here you go. What is this? It's the NX. It's just out. It's out. When did it come out 2 months ago? What?
And the other thing that is a little disconcerting is like, what about Zelda? Like, I know that the demo they're gonna have is gonna be pretty meaty. Like, I think people can sit at the booth for like an hour or something, or like 30 minutes or so, like a really long time for a booth at E3. But like, even still, like, then like, if it's gonna be on both Wii U and NX, why not release the Wii U version first and then put the NX out version next?
Or a spoiler-free launch. Because everyone likes a spoiler-free launch.
But they did that with Twilight Princess. The Wii wasn't out yet, and they were scheduling Twilight Princess to be on the Wii. But they put it on the GameCube first. But the thing with the GameCube version was everything was flipped. Because everyone's right-handed, right? For the most part, almost everyone's right-handed.
Majority.
Yeah, so Link generally isn't right-handed, he's left-handed. So the whole world was flipped in the GameCube version. So when the Wii version came out, if you played the GameCube version first and then played that, you were kind of like shell-shocked. But yeah, they did that with Twilight Princess. I don't see what's the problem with doing that with the new Zelda game.
Maybe because it's not going to be the same concept, but we need to flip everything. It's more of, hey guys, the game's pulling a Ride to Hell redemption on us. We need to fix this.
I know, but at the same time, it's like, no one's going to buy the Wii U version unless they can't buy an NX. Everyone's going to buy the NX version.
They're just trying not to pull.
Because they'll more than likely bundle the two things together.
Maybe. It's a smarter thing to do.
It is a smart thing to do.
Some people might buy the Wii U version if it comes with a Midna body pillow.
Okay. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm down for that or not, but okay.
You know you are.
Shut up.
I think you might be.
You don't know that.
But I know everything.
No, you don't.
Everything.
No.
I'm not talking like Cursed Midna. I'm talking about, Princess Midna. I don't want no fucking little.
We talked about this last time. We know.
Pillow. I don't roll like that.
I know. I don't know. It's just. I would say it's. No, I'm gonna say it. It's a little unusual for Nintendo to do something like this.
But Dylan,
What?
it's not unusual. Nintendo shit.
Oh my god. I mean, it's one thing when Nintendo's like tight-lipped about stuff, or you know they don't really want to talk about something. But it's another thing for them to just completely like just axe something that they've been planning for months.
Well, they didn't axe it this time. They just went, hold up. We'll come back to you later.
Well, that's what I mean. Like they had this whole thing like set up. Like everyone's like it's at E3. We're finally gonna see the NX, and then 2017. It's like
You might not be here, Dylan, but you still need to please understand.
I miss you, Owada. I know, and I don't know.
Understanding must intensify, Dylan.
I don't think it can.
Oh, but it will.
I mean, it doesn't matter. You can just wait for the NX with Tokyo Mirage.
I'm really not into that, to be quite honest.
Oh, you will be.
But I don't want to be, because Chrom looks weird for some reason. It's like he looks totally normal in Fire Emblem Awakening, and then this game comes out and he's like, I'm like the Demon Lord now. It's like,
I wonder why he looks normal in a Fire Emblem game. I expected Fire Emblem characters to look weird in the Fire Emblem games, Dylan.
Well, I mean, they still kind of do sometimes. Have you seen Fire Emblem Fates?
Of course I've seen it.
One of the characters literally is a crossdresser.
Good on him?
Yeah, it's a guy.
Okay. Could be worse.
And then one of the other characters
you could
is...
make a character who's completely gay, you know, the way you can marry it is to give him some type of secret potion that makes you think you're a woman.
Actually, one of the children characters is a female, can marry the female avatar character. And then one of the other people's children is totally into girls. Or, well, she's bisexual, but she finds girls more attractive.
I'm just saying, you know...
I'm just telling you.
It's not like Nintendo did that and just got rid of it in the American release, right?
Yeah, I know what you're getting at.
Because that's what they normally do.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Okay, I don't really follow that.
There was a petting mechanic.
Yeah, that's something you don't really need to keep.
Yeah, you like that, Corn? I bet you do.
Yeah, that's getting
Petting
creepy.
intensifies. Heavy petting.
Super petting.
Capcom, that's a Capcom game. Petting Super Edition.
Oh, man. Mega
Ultra
petting.
Super Edition.
Oh, man. But, yeah, cool.
I apologize about that.
Cool.
Let me change that setting.
But, yeah, I don't know. It's like Nintendo's pretty much checked out for this E3. EA is not going to be at E3.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
they said they're
Mass
not.
Mass Effect.
They said they're not having a
that's gonna be
physical
talked
presence
about.
at E3.
Yeah, but they still
It's like
have-
everyone's phoning it in right now.
Well, they have something scheduled.
Yeah. Mass Effect Andromeda. And I'm guessing we'll probably still not see gameplay.
No, they have some functional
There was leaked gameplay play out, so we
Gameplay?
had to have something.
Yeah, some gameplay with Jetpack.
I did see that, but I feel like I don't think we're gonna see like gameplay. I feel like we're gonna see like the gameplay engine with like a cutscene. You know what I mean?
I would take just a render of the environment. I just need something. Okay.
Yeah, I do too. I'm very much on the like, please, anything, just anything. I don't even care if it's like Master Chief.
Master Chief.
I don't care if it's...
We're not getting 343 involved.
I don't care if it's Commander Shepard making out with the female Krogan. Just something.
It's not Shepard.
Commander, whatever their name is.
I know they're a commander. They could be a private.
They could be a captain.
Somebody's
too.
getting banged. Okay.
Yeah, just, well, bang, okay? But, I mean, that's the only thing I've heard from EA, besides, you know, the sports games, which everyone knows they'll just show briefly, because everyone knows what sports looks like.
What is a sport?
Bam! Man! Bam! People!
Bam! Hockey! Anybody? Any hockey fans? Anybody?
Oh, that's got PGA. I wonder if they do another basketball.
Basketball?
That's
No, they
Oh,
have,
that's
NBA.
TK4.
They have NBA Live.
Yeah.
But I mean, they could do another golf Battlefield crossover.
I don't think that would go over.
It went over once.
That
Oh yeah, they
didn't
gotta
go-
talk about Battlefield 1, so EA's a bunch of fucking liars.
Yeah, but they're still
And
phoning it
Titanfall 2.
in. They're not going to have a physical presence. Like, I read this. Like, EA said they're not having a physical presence, at least.
Well, that's got Titanfall 2 to talk about.
And we'll probably just see a trailer.
Well, it comes out the same day as Battlefield 1.
Then we'll probably just see a trailer. That doesn't change what I just said.
Changes everything.
No, it doesn't.
Because we'll probably see a little bit of gameplay with it.
I doubt it. I really doubt it.
It comes out this year.
Yeah, we'll definitely see something. Because we already saw a teaser of the trailer, so they might show the trailer and then gameplay.
I think they'll just show us the trailer, and then, like, a little bit later, they'll show us, like, gameplay. Maybe it'll be something on their live stream or something. I don't know.
Maybe Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2 will cross over.
To have robots in the past?
World War 1 mechs. That'd be kind of funny, actually.
That'd be interesting. But like I said, there's like it's a month away, and besides the couple things we mentioned, no one else is really talking. If anything, like trailers have come out with like a little asterisk at the bottom of like the description that you have to scroll down further, and then like little tiny text that says we'll be at E3.
And that's probably how they're going to be doing it now. It's faster to release a trailer and then go.
But I know it's faster to release a trailer, but it's equally as easy to put out a press statement saying, hey, this game's going to be at E3.
But it's more exciting to show giant robot holding sword at E3.
Or giant enemy crab.
Is it historically accurate?
Of course. Attack weak spots for massive damage.
Yes.
We're using a laser? I think you're using a laser, right?
I think so. Because that's historically accurate, too.
Good old Japan.
Mm-hmm. Good old ancient laser-wielding giant crab fighting Japan.
What's next?
Well, I mean, are we done with this?
I mean, seriously,
anything else?
I don't think it's going to be done. I think it's just going to be dealt with a different way. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they have, like, everything at the show floor, but all, like, the press conferences are, like, digital.
Yeah, I could see that.
Because it is expensive flying from Prague.
True.
Prague.
Yes.
That's a fun word to say.
Mm-hmm.
Prague.
Please stop saying it.
Prague.
No.
Moist.
No.
Wait a
No.
second. Are you telling me that Nintendo won't have a deal with Best Buy again?
I don't think so.
I'm devastated. How can I play Super Smash Bros?
That was a year ago.
Was it?
Yes, last year.
Oh, I forgot.
I'm just even more surprised with Nintendo. It's like we're gonna talk about it in a little bit, but like we got. I mean, there's Pokemon. Like really, you're not even gonna talk about that?
Oh, I forgot about it again. I really don't play it, so I forget about it.
I know, but we just discussed this beforehand,
Yeah.
which you can listen to when we upload it later. Anyway,
Nice plug.
yeah, nice self promotion, right? No one will ever guess.
Time to sell out.
Where's the big red sellout button? It's just like, I hate to say it, but they also have Color Splash, Paper Mario Color Splash coming out, so like they could talk about that.
I forgot. I edited that video.
You did edit that video.
And I forgot about most of the shit that was on it.
Oh man. I mean, there's a couple things that they can still talk about besides Zelda that is actually coming out this year, and they're just like
Can we get a new Donkey Kong?
on the NX. Because Retro's working on something for the NX, which I'm hoping is Metroid and not Donkey Kong. Sorry, Donkey Kong fans. No.
Yeah, me.
Sorry. Jeez. Maybe they'll make another Donkey Kong then.
Donkey Kong, Island Breeze.
Where they fight the Metroids?
Oh my god.
I don't
One of the
play it.
Metroids is a creature you can kill in that game. It's not even like they're sentient. Have you seen a Metroid?
Do they look like head crabs?
Yes, they look like head crabs with nuclei in the middle of them. Like, their body is, like, clear with, like, nucleuses, and they have teeth thingies.
Well, sounds this ship was an Easter egg in the game, so.
That's true. But, yes, Metroids are one of the many killable enemies. Non-sentient enemies.
I just want King K roll back.
Maybe. Maybe. Okay, here's another thing we can talk about since we're already on NX. If they, which they probably will, if they create like a, what do they call it? Where they like a port. When they create a port for Smash Bros. 4, do you think they will add a few more characters and like a couple more stages to like add incentive to buying this game a third time?
Probably not. They'll probably
Don't
just
you mean extra characters being just like ice climbers?
That'll never happen. You know that's not going to happen.
It may happen.
No. It's not happening.
Well, they also said they were done working on the game, so a port would pretty much be...
They said they were done working on the Wii U and 3DS versions of the game. They said nothing about the NX version. Probably because they couldn't have, because they were just standing behind them with like a shotgun, like, if you say anything about the NX... Did you mean a katana? Or a katana, whatever.
Moose! Like, oh
no. But no, like, I just feel like... I mean, do you think they will? Because I think they like. You got to give something to these people to justify buying Smash Bros. A third time.
Well, with the exception of GTA, most ports have just been. It's looked better.
This is Nintendo though. They usually don't like. Because with Majora's Mask on the 3DS, like they didn't just make the game look pretty in HD with good looking models and was like, all right, here you go. They actually updated the game a little bit. They added some extra stuff. Like, they made it feel like an enhanced version of Majora's Mask.
That also took how many years for them to actually make?
Look, man.
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking about a year and a half, it's probably just going to be a texture update.
I don't think it'll be a texture update. I seriously think, like, they will add some... Because Bayonetta may have won, but there was also Shovel Knight and K. Rool and Isaac from Golden Sun. Like, just those 3 characters alone. And Inkling. Like, just add those 4 characters. They don't have to have custom movesets. They can just straight be like, here's DLC. Like, they don't have to have custom movesets. Like, the current DLC characters don't.
Or you could bring back the one other character that they digged out.
Look, it's not happening.
Well, they just give Mario and Mercedes.
I'm not talking about Ice Climbers.
Oh, who are you talking about?
Wolf.
No.
Everyone is Wolf.
Because it's stupid. That's stupid, in my opinion. I was like, because when they announced Lucas was coming back, I was like, okay, he'll have a different moveset. I mean, he has the same moveset that Ness can have in the game. It changes nothing, him being there. But
you want number umpteenth of generic character with sword.
Who? Isaac from Gold. I love Golden Sun. I would love to have Isaac.
No, I'm talking about another Fire Emblem character, which is probably gonna come.
No, there's no more Fire Emblem characters they can add.
You think?
No, there's not.
It just comes out Fire Emblem section.
Oh, no.
There's a good 32 character roster.
That still makes me angry. I'm like, seriously, this game is not even out yet.
Half of them are just generic soldiers.
Super Fire Emblem Brothers.
Pretty much. No, I mean, I think they will. I do think that Nintendo will give some sort of incentive to buy this port.
All the DLC. Just call it the Legacy Edition or something.
No.
Yeah, that's actually the other thing they do is they just bundle all the DLC together. So it's just
when.
I mean, that's what they do with
When have they done that?
That's what people do with other fighting games.
Yes.
For the PS4 was just Injustice with all the DLC.
Yeah, but this is not anybody else. This is Nintendo.
Oh, he's fanboying.
I'm just saying. I'm not fanboying.
The blinders are on.
No, I'm not fanboying. I'm just saying that you know this. Nintendo does not follow the rule of everybody else. They don't. Maybe
someone has a shotgun to their head this time. And the tables are slowly rotating.
No. I mean...
Are you the table?
Yes.
I am the table.
I am the knight.
No, there's actually a song of I Am the Table.
Oh.
The lyrics are I Am the Table.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I know that now.
That's the only lyric.
Okay. But, I don't know. I feel like Nintendo's different than everyone else, like they've always been. And I can see them doing this. Because it makes sense. It's like... Because I will not buy the third time. I'm sorry. I will keep my Wii U and play Smash Brothers on that. If that's what they do. Because that's stupid. And I've pretty much bought all the DLC.
Honestly, they could add a first-person mode.
No.
That'd
They
be
can add a petting mode.
Yeah, let's pet Mar. You know they will abuse that, and they'll only pet the female characters.
No,
Exactly.
they only pet Wario.
That's the only character you can pet is Wario.
Ew, he's like all greasy.
I can feel it through the screen.
Ugh, greasy Italians. I'm sorry, all Italian listeners.
Zebra cake.
Okay, cool. I just think they'll do that. I don't know. I guess that's it for E3 talk?
Maybe Halo 6.
Maybe.
No, we got to hear more of Nier 2, Kingdom Hearts 3, Final Fantasy 15.
That game's almost out.
Well, here's the thing with Kingdom Hearts. We'll hear about it again, and they'll say coming soon, and then they'll just disappear.
Is that this year? Is Kingdom Hearts 3 this year?
No, Final Fantasy is the big thing this year. They would not put Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy the same year.
I hate you right now, Square Enix. I just want to play Kingdom Hearts 3.
You will love Deus Ex, Jensen vs. the Illuminati. You will
I was going to bring that up. Dos Equis. Henson
What?
running.
This isn't Drink Responsibly.
No,
That's the inside joke.
Yeah.
Deus
Oh.
Ex is Dos Equis.
Okay.
but yeah, it's going to be...
Deus Equis.
It's just going to be Jensen versus Kanye West.
Oh my
And Beyonce
god.
and Jay-Z. And Bill Gates.
Yeah.
I want robot arms. Just so I can walk up, and the robot sunglasses, just so I can walk up to someone, close the glasses. I didn't ask for this.
I didn't ask for this. Did you? Did you not? It seems like you went through all this trouble to just make that pun.
I just hope that this time the cutscenes don't look weirder than the actual in-game models.
Oh, that weird... well, they are making it very blue
Yes.
instead of gold.
Uh-huh.
So the piss aura is gone.
Yeah, that's going to be gone this time.
Well then, it's gonna be replaced by a blue waffle aura.
Oh.
And hopefully that if we do run into some Chinese people, they won't have that terrible
Terrible voiceover work? You know they will.
No, it wasn't even voiceover work. It was just someone going... I can't even do a bad Chinese accent. I don't know how.
Oh no, I got shot!
That's exactly what they sounded like. That's all they sounded like.
Oh no! Oh man, that one a little French at the very end, but never mind. It's French Chinese, man. Oh no! Like the director in like the sound booth is like, what was that?
Just see him throw the headphones down and leave.
So we're putting that in, right? I get that. We have cut for time, so sure, whatever.
The game literally comes out tomorrow. Put it in. We don't have time to edit it. Oh man. Kind of like in I think it was like Sonic Adventure or something, where like the dude messed up his line. No, it was Sonic 06. Dude like messed up his lines in the vocal booth, and they just put it in the game. He like messes the lines up, is like, oh wait, and then like goes back and reads it again, and it's completely unedited. Oh, that game is garbage. Anyway,
That game is a national treasure.
it is only for the sake of just how awful it is.
Oh yeah, so one of our friends, Ghost Window Shane, is excited because
Halo
the Sonic
6.
anniversary is coming up again. With 25 years?
I don't
Yes.
care anymore.
Maybe
And
it'll be
so-
a better version
so-
of Sonic Boom.
What he's expecting is a new Sonic game to come out. That's hopefully not Sonic Boom 2.
Well, they're making that on the 3DS. It's called Sonic Boom Fire and Ice.
The other problem-
Guess what the main mechanic of the game is?
Air and Stone.
I was gonna say electricity and maybe grass.
No, it's Fire and Ice.
Dang it, never saw that coming.
Yeah, I know.
Are we gonna see Rouge the Bat, or does she not exist in that world?
I don't
If
know.
she does, she won't be, she will have a very flatter chest.
No, she will not. I can guarantee it with them going like all like full lanky bodies on Sonic and Friends.
No, that's what I mean. They're going to stretch out so her chest gets thinner.
She has like this beach babe body.
Yeah.
She can like drape around big tough knuckles.
She's gonna be
no.
she's gonna be like my Valentine from Yu-Gi-Oh.
No.
Oh man. Everyone's boobs are bigger than yours. Even Knuckles, especially Knuckles. little Karibo shout out there. I love that guy. So unless they talk about anything else.
The big thing I'm excited about for Microsoft is ReCore.
Yeah.
We finally, hopefully, to see something about that game. Because remember, the people who did Metro Prime worked on that.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Platinum?
Not Platinum.
Retro.
Oh. What is... I know Platinum was making a game.
That's Scalebound.
Yeah.
Oh.
The 60 frames per second game that demo runs in like, what?
25?
35?
Yeah. I don't know.
Crackdown 3.
Yeah, that too.
The game everyone forgot about because it hasn't been talked about.
I didn't forget about it. I just was excited for it.
Well, they showed off the destructible environment. I'm always down for that.
yeah, that's true.
Didn't they say this game is like built in a cloud-based system too?
Yeah, part of it runs locally, part of it runs in the cloud to do the building construction rendering. Because
Yeah.
otherwise your entire console would probably explode.
And then when they come out, let's show the logo of Crackdown 3. This guy walks out. We try to buy up too much than we can chew. And we're canceling the project.
Everyone who's excited about Crackdown 3, go home.
And the next Crackdown will be a mobile app.
Oh my god.
It's just Crackdown 2 ported over.
Oh my, that'd be something else.
What all you can do is
Crackdown
click.
2.5.
Oh, it's just jump around to clicking the icons.
Oh my god.
It's like a cookie clicker, but based in the world of Crackdown.
Oh my god.
Now you can click at 100,000 clicks a second.
Okay, so is that it? Anything else?
And that's all I can think of.
Yeah, me too.
Unless we talk about Mirror's Edge DLC.
Is that happening?
Or No Man's Sky.
Well, that's coming out in June, so.
They both, well, Mirror's Edge...
It doesn't matter. They talk about games that come out like weeks before. Like,
What else is there to talk about? It's like...
and they still talk about it.
It doesn't
If
even matter.
If there's a will, there is a way.
It doesn't even matter. Like, they come up for like...
3.
They come up for like 5 minutes and talk about No Man's Sky, and then they're like, okay, bye, and they just get off the stage.
That's how they built up their hype.
Yeah. I also feel like they get cheated out that way.
Are you guys ready for...
For what?
Those killing of the lambs.
Pokemon? Because I am.
a game that I don't care about?
What is that? Halo 6?
Peggle 3.
I'll give you a clue.
Mm-hmm.
It's made by Bethesda.
Oh, Dishonored 2.
Oh, yeah.
Bingo!
Yeah, they'll probably talk about it a little bit.
Oh no, they're going to talk about it.
Okay, calm down.
They're going to.
Calm down.
They're going to. I will kick you with this zebra cake.
Kick me with it? You're gonna kick me with it?
Sure. Let me take
That's
my
why I
foot
kicked
first.
your leg on your leg.
Oh my god. Alright, well, I think that's about it for pretty much the chit chat, so.
Why do people like Dishonored so much?
I don't know, because reasons.
It was okay for a one-time playthrough.
You could actually play through it. That's what I'm amazed about.
I did it once. I could never do it again.
Oh
I
well.
couldn't do it the first time.
Wow. Just wow.
Matt let me borrow his game.
Uh-huh.
I beat the first level, got to the second level, and said no, thank you.
I am not okay with this?
Well, then I sold it when the one for the one came out. Brought it, installed it, never played it, sold it.
Man, you guys are great. You're just so good.
Oh yeah!
Oh, yeah. Okay, I think this is enough for that. So...
But wait, there's more!
No, there's not.
Copper-coated aluminum hands.
What?
I'm talking about an infomercial I saw last night.
Oh, okay. Get ready to play this stinger, Matt, because we're talking about the news. The big thing that we're going to spend a bit of time talking about is Pokemon Sun and Moon got announced officially, sort of. More official. It got a trailer.
We got starters.
Yes. So, right off the bat, I know, Matt, it doesn't matter, but which starter are you into?
Litten.
Me too. Litten for life.
I know. See, because thing is, I didn't really care for Noctowl.
Noctowl?
And
Well,
we have a Leaf Owl.
Well, I think he's like it's actually really hard. I like cats, so I was like absolutely Litten because why not? It's a little fire cat. It's gonna be awesome. But like Rowlet is just like this little small coconut bird with a little leaf bow tie, and he's adorable. And then of course we have the black sheep. Yeah. We have poor Poplio. Look, he's getting some love, but not as much love as the other two. Definitely not even close. It's just like a weird, like, here's a little coconut bird owl, and here's a little volcanic fire cat, and here's clearly a circus animal. It's like, what happened in that chain of events? Like,
I think another reason why Litten draws me in because its color scheme is my two favorite colors, black and red.
I wrote a song called Black and Red, actually.
Why'd you sing us a verse or two?
Right
now.
I'm actually trying to think of the verse. I can only think of the chorus. It's like, the lyrics are stupid. It's like, what's black and red?
You know what
No, I know what it is.
Black and red.
No. No, it's what's black and red, my hate, my time, the strife of my pain, I'll move ahead instead of you, or something like that. It's very, like, weirdly abstract.
It sounds like a lyric that would be in a animated segment of Mega Man X. What am I fighting for?
Okay, Zero, calm down. But yeah, I think Litten is gonna be cool because you saw when he does like his attack, like he has like these little spikes show up on his back.
No,
you didn't see that?
Not. I didn't watch the trailer. The only thing I saw was the picture of the starters.
Oh well, when
I'm not trying to get overhyped about it.
It's
like
not
everybody else on the internet has.
I'm only hype about the starters. Like everything else is just conjecture. Like the only other thing I know for sure is that it's obviously based off of Hawaii, so we're definitely going to be visiting multiple islands instead of just the one. Because people on the internet are like, the region is so small. I'm like, yeah, it's small because it's one part of the entire region. Calm down, everybody. But no, the attack animations are actually kind of cool because with Rowlet, he actually turns around, like he turns his head a full 180 to look back at the trainer and then turn around. And it's cute. And then Litten, when he does his attack, you know how cats do that like they're hissing at you in the back. They're like, they arch their back. Well, when he does Ember, he does that, but like these 3 volcanic looking like spikes pop out of his back. And I definitely see that being used in like his, further evolutions. Yeah. And then Poplio just kind of gets on his hind fins and looks proud for a second and then goes back down.
He sounds so disappointing.
It's
like you tried your best. You went to detail with a birth suit, but yeah,
it's just it's just a weird, like, here's a circus animal. It's like, is Hawaii known for circuses, or is that like a widely known fact that I don't know or something? I don't know. It's just a weird, like...
Well, do you prefer tribal tattoos?
Well, I mean, that's not what I'm saying, because we're obviously going to get the...
I do.
Okay. I expect that stuff in like the different Pokemons they'll create. Like I'm pretty sure we're gonna get like a Tiki Torch Pokemon.
Will we get virgin sacrifices?
No. Sorry.
We have the pig with the apple in his mouth.
I don't know, maybe. We'll definitely get some sort of boar-like creature, I can imagine that much. I can definitely see getting, like, various fruit-like Pokemon, like if Rowlet itself doesn't, like, turn into another typing, like... Because the theory right now is, because Rowlet's grass-flying, and so some people are like, it'll stay grass-flying, but then other people are like, no, it might be, like, it might get rid of the flying and get something else. Which I don't really see happening, because I don't think they're going to do what they did with Gen 6, where each of the types like conflicted the other, like a wheel. I do think that out of all of them, the most sure I am of like the typing is Poplio's final evolution is definitely going to be Water Fairy. And then I think Litten's final will probably either be like Fire Dark or Fire Poison. Cause
firefighting?
No. Well, because people have figured out that Litten's face looks like the alchemaic symbol for it's not sulfur, but whatever else is found in a volcano. That sounds really bad.
Phosphorus?
Yeah, no. I think one of those things. It's an alchemaic symbol for something. It's like its face with the pattern on it. But people have figured that out, so it'll probably from that people have been like, "Oh, maybe Fire Poison," because that's an actually awesome combination to have that hasn't been made yet. And I think having a starter be something that hasn't been yet would be really cool.
Normal.
Fire normal?
No.
No, just normal.
No.
If we ran out of the other one, take us a milk tank.
Oh my god. Please no. But what did you think of the legends?
Yeah, no, I told you, one thing I saw was a picture of the starters.
Look up the legends real quick.
I don't want to.
Just do it. Just do it.
Don't get Charlotte up on us.
Just do it! Yesterday you said today. But
so like the lion and the bat thing?
Yeah.
It's no man bat.
No, it's not even manish. It's just a bat.
They kind of remind me of Digimon.
Well, that was the joke back when they introduced Mega Evolution. They were like, really? This is like Digimon.
Are we getting more Digimon?
As soon as all talk normally,
Oh my
they'll
god.
devolve when they're done.
Ugh. I mean,
Destin.
they do look cool though, right?
I hate the color scheme.
Which
The
one?
lion so much.
Well, he's based off the sun, so he's got to be like white and red and
It
stuff.
does not have to be white.
They could have a blue sun.
Just make them Entei colors.
But then people would be like, "Oh, it's just Entei."
So what? People like Entei.
Yeah, everyone likes Entei. I mean,
Bring back the Entes.
I don't know. I think Solgaleo looks cool, but I do think that the Moon Legendary looks way cooler to me. I like the Moon Bat. Like, I like the fact that when he uses his like signature move or whatever, he like his body turns into like the Pokemon Sun symbol.
What's up with the visors?
The what?
If you look closely at their face, they kind of like they have like visors on their face.
Oh, I guess it's like it's supposed to be like they're cosmic Pokemon, so like some of their body looks like a galaxy. I think it's a nice touch. I don't know what else to think about it other than it just looks cool. But it is nice that because you know, like most of the legendaries, they like whatever symbol they use for the game, they don't really incorporate into the Pokemon. It's more like the namesake is like incorporated into the legendaries. So like it's actually kind of cool to see like the sun symbol is on Solgaleo, and then the moon symbol is basically like Lunala is basically the moon symbol.
Wait, what's the they have in
So
previous
she is
games?
female.
Huh?
So the moon is female?
You know legendaries are genderless.
But
I mean, I'm pretty
that
sure
name
when
sounds very feminine.
I'm pretty sure when people decide to create fan art of these
34,
Pokemon, that Lunala will definitely be female. But
Can we just rename the Lion one to Liger Zero?
when you catch it, you can call it that. How about that? Huh? I mean, I don't know. I think this is gonna be really cool. I'm really excited. I kind of already figured we'd be in like a tropical region due to the things we saw during their like 5-minute thing that they did like however many months ago. But I'm just extremely excited because it's like everyone for like a long time was like, we're just gonna get you know, Pokemon Z, which, you know, I wouldn't have been mad about, but like I'm more excited for like a 7th generation.
You know you're mad about it.
Not really.
I'm just mad we're not gonna have Cell and Pokemon like I expected.
So here's the thing. We're gonna go into speculation zone. So, did you feel that the Kalos region had like a real like end to it?
Talking about like for X and Y?
Yeah. Do you feel like X and Y had like a legitimate ending?
Yeah. I did.
But I mean in the post game, because
The post game, no.
that's what I mean. Because I always view a game, especially Pokemon games, like to have like the full story out. Once you do like the post game, like you go around and you catch like the 3rd legendary, you do all this other stuff. With X and Y, I didn't really feel like, yeah, you beat the evil team, whatever. That's always the goal. But like when it came to like the legendaries, I really don't feel like, one, they didn't really explain them all that well. It was like Xerneas' life and Yveltal's death, I guess. It was like, and then like Zygarde is just, you know, you called Zygarde. He's just sitting at the bottom of a cave, just like chilling, no music. You walk up to him and he's like, oh geez, humans? Like he's whatever. So I didn't really feel like X and Y, like in the same way that Oros ended with the Delta episode, like that was a great way to finish that game. That game felt like it had a legitimate ending. Not to mention there's like all the all the other stuff in X and Y, like the steam power plant that you don't go to. The fact that Zygarde has all these forms that we'll never see in X and Y. The fact that there's just stuff that they haven't explained in X and Y that should have been explained. But so I guess the whole point I'm saying is, do you think that we'll be revisiting the Kalos region? Because X and Y was kind of supposed to be like, it's like Gen 1 all over again. So do you think that Sun and Moon will be like Gold and Silver all over again when we get to go back to the previous region?
Honestly, I have no idea. I don't know how the Pokemon Company thinks.
I'm kind of inclined to think so, and that's just me being like, because I love Gold and Silver. That's my favorite out of the entire series. So that's my thinking is like, they totally could at this point because there's just unspoken stuff, especially the Zygarde Gundam form. It's like that was just like the game was over. Omega Alpha and Ruby Sapphire, whatever, that was out, and then they're like, oh by the way, Zygarde can just straight up transform, you know?
His perfect body.
So I don't know. I feel like we'll revisit just because there's a lot of unsolved stuff.
Okay, what did you say the lion's name was again?
These are just trademarks name. They may be the real thing, but Solgaleo. So like Solgaleo.
Because I'm getting confused looking at the cover for Sun, because I can't tell if his mouth is open or closed.
It's open. He's roaring.
Thank you, cuz I'm like, is that yellow thing his tongue? Was it like a design on his chin? I don't know. Does he like have his chin overbiting?
I think the chin is yellow and the black thing in between is his mouth open.
Or he has a golden chin ring.
Chin ring?
That's a thing.
Ew.
The lead singer of Disturbed has one.
Ew.
I didn't say it looked good.
And then you look at the moon side, and it's like, yeah, whatever, come at me.
Come at me, bro. I don't know. I'm excited. I'm mostly excited because of the starters. Like, anything else is just speculation on my part. I have no concrete proof of anything.
Kimba, the white lion.
Oh, Disney, why'd you have to rip that off?
What?
Yeah, that came out before Lion King.
Oh. Well then. What kind of Pokemon do you think we'll see? Besides, like, tiki torches and stuff.
I'm thinking more ghost types.
I would like to see more ghost types. Because Hawaii is kind of like, you know, they're a family-centric
And when I say
island.
ghost types, I mean like a tiki version of Chandelier.
That'd be cool. I'm always for more ghost types. Those are my favorite types of Pokemon. I think we'll definitely see more ghosts. I would like to see more poison types. Because that's like, I think out of all the types, those have the least amount. If I'm correct.
Don't you mean you want to see more bug types?
No. We'll see plenty of bug types here. Don't worry. We're gonna see plenty of bird Pokemon, plenty of bug Pokemon, and plenty of water Pokemon. I'm really hoping that's not the case, though.
We need
I
more
hope we get another Reggie Island.
You know, I actually did think about that for like a second. I was like, maybe they can introduce... Not like I'm hopeful, but like it's something they could do, and it would make sense.
Reggie Visa, man. Reggie Visa, his body's getting ready.
Like, you read the braille in the room, and it just says, "Is your body ready?"
Like I said, he's charging up. It says my body is getting ready. Then when his body gets ready, he just one-shots you. Doesn't matter how lovely he is.
Oh my god. That'd be amazing. But I don't think they'll do that. Okay. The next bit is the Assassin's Creed trailer.
So, I think it'll be interesting, but I'm a little iffy on that Animus.
The claw.
It looks cool. That's my thing. It's like, I'm saying that as someone who's only seen Assassin's Creed played. I've never actually played it. I just know the story for the most part.
Well, the thing with Animus is that it's normally...
like a table or a chair.
Yeah. You sit in it. You don't get strapped to it. You get lifted into the room for a 4D adventure.
You know, I think the only reason they did that was just because they wanted to have Michael Fassbender like do more things in like the present day than just lay on a table.
Well, they clearly took a lesson from Assassin's Creed 2 then, where instead of sitting at a table and sitting in a room, you sit in a chair, sit in a room, and go run around an Italian villa.
Also, it said during...
All I got from the trailer was that this movie seems interesting.
It does...
And they're like, oh crap, Assassin's Creed, man! I gotta go see it! I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of the same.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. It's
Especially
not...
with the Kanye West music.
Yeah, I'm like... How about the most inappropriate music ever for a game about assassins? Like, really?
Like, somebody actually went back and replaced the music with Assassin's Creed music and made the trailer like 10 times better.
Yeah, we saw that. But,
During the Spanish Inquisition.
yeah, during your favorite time.
You'll never expect the Kanye West music. Ugh.
Yeah, right.
Of all the artists they picked.
I know. Whatever. Point is, the trailer looks cool.
I saw
What?
the chick who played Talia al Ghul,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm like, oh please, if she dies in this stupid way in this movie too,
That would be amazing. Just...
because she jumped off a building in Inception.
Yeah, that's right.
And then you got this stupid Dark Knight Rises death with a truck bombing the medium. I'm like, please, no more stupid deaths for you.
She just trips and falls on one of the assassin's blades.
No, she'll probably
No, she trips and falls, and her neck like hits like the crane when Michael Fassbender is still hooked up to it.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I would love that. Oh, man.
And the rest of the movie, just them writing like documents, like work-related accidents, stuff like that.
Do you think they'll talk about the pieces of Eden in this movie?
I think so.
I think they will, but it's their own Assassin's Creed story.
Yeah.
Just that, what made me super confused is, are they the assassins or are they the Templars that got them?
I think it's the Templars.
It might be the Templars.
Because at the end, he was talking like he's part of the guild.
I think because, remember how in the game when you used the Animus, Desmond suddenly became the most pro assassin ever? Yeah.
Yeah, quotations. I mean, I do think it's the Templars, because I think the assassins... Because this is what I think the games are going to eventually do, is like be in present times. So I think the Templars are like... They know the assassins are still around in present time, so they're using obviously an ancestor or a descendant in the Animus to like find out how like to beat them, so to speak.
Well, they've always known. Even in the games, they knew that assassins hadn't been wiped out because they're a pain to wipe out.
Well, I know that much, but I'm just saying, like, we're talking plot movie, not game plot.
Well, that's the other thing. Abstergo is always about control, so it would make more sense for them to do something that will involve them trying to find a way to control people, regardless of a piece of Eden is involved or not.
I do feel like they're gonna try and make this into like a series of movies.
I hope not.
You know they will. If it does well enough.
Hear that the next Assassin's Creed game is supposed to have ties of the movie?
Really?
Yeah. That's
Are we gonna have Michael Fassbender in it?
Assassin's Creed game coming out like this year?
No, it's next year. They held off for an extra year.
Wow, that's impressive.
But they also need to work out the engine bugs still.
True. But
disappearing faces and sliding under the earth.
I do think they will talk about the pieces of Eden, because if this movie does well enough, there will be more.
I mean, they kind of have to, right?
Well, they don't have to.
They don't have to, but like, I mean, you know how it is, like. Because Dark Knight did so well, they were like, let's make Dark Knight Rises, and Dark Knight Rises was god-awful.
No, I'm just saying that they have to, because a piece of Eden has been in every single Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah.
And it's always...
It's kind of like the MacGuffin plot point that they need.
Yeah.
To keep the movies coming along.
Yeah.
Well, the other problem with the pieces of Eden is that they all do the same thing.
Except for that sword. What the fuck was that about?
The one-hit sword you have to charge up every so often.
The freaking super science fiction laser sword, the Zelda sword, pull out black and shoots like beam stuff out.
Oh,
so
man.
most of them are about the same, except for that one off.
The apple was what, teleportation?
No, the apple was control. Because you when they used it, whoever was in range would suddenly start kneeling to you. Because it's just overwhelming.
Did Zod make it?
I don't think Zod had anything to do with this one.
Kneel before Zod.
Who are you?
I will find him!
I will find him!
Will you? Will you find him? I think he found you. I do think that, I can't say anything other than it looks good.
It's a rock. The piece of Eden will be a rock. And special abilities, you can throw it and it will never miss.
Oh
Let's
my
make sure it's got that golden glow.
So what piece of Eden do you think they'll use first? Do you think they'll use the apple or go straight into the sword?
They'll use a different one because it's a different one.
That'll be a totally different thing. Because it's still in the world. I think Desmond still exists in that movie world.
Right.
Even though he's dead.
Is that not Desmond? That's
no,
that's
not
not
Desmond.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I haven't looked up like plot or anything.
Because in the current games, he's dead.
Yeah, I know that much.
And there's like, what, a fuck ton amount of pieces of eaten.
Yeah.
Apparently,
I guess so. I don't.
it's kind of like the alien race is kind of like, where should we put these everywhere?
We've got a factory pooping them out about 1,000 a minute.
I can't hold all these eggs. Send them to Earth.
Or they're
No, they're
driving
on
a space U-Haul and somebody gets drunk and keeps falling out. Keeps falling out.
Space truck flips over and they just fall into the atmosphere. Oh.
Well, the thing is, with the backstory to it, because do you know the backstory?
To Alien?
So, no,
To the Pieces of Eden? Not entirely. I know, like, basic stuff about Assassin's Creed.
So basically, the Pieces of Eden were made by a race that ruled the world, that created humanity.
Uh-huh.
And they're all...
Illuminati?
Say again?
Illuminati.
More or less.
Yeah, pretty much.
And they're all named after... They're basically named planets. So one of them is Venus, Jupiter, stuff like that. And...
That one's not named Pluto.
And then Adam and Eve stole one of the Pieces of Eden and started a rebellion. They were always naked.
Cool.
At least their feet were. And then they brought down that civilization. They all disappeared and got imprisoned in random things.
Imprisoned them?
Something like that. Because you end up freeing one of them.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And she kills Desmond by sudden energy surge.
Oh, not cool. Not cool. I saved you. Thanks.
And then the next game, you're a faceless employee of Abstergo who is being hunted down by this guy who keeps dying and being reborn because he is also one of those ancient racist people.
So they just die and just keep dying all the time?
Not all of them, but you fight him when he was a pirate. Because this was in 4. Then he just disappeared after that.
Interesting.
Not really.
Yeah, it's made by French Canadians, so what can you do?
Oh, sorry to all our French Canadian listeners, if we even have any.
Yeah, I don't think we have any yet.
In the future, when these videos get like thousands of views, one day. So that's kind of
the rainbow.
Oh my god. So that's really kind of it for the news. It's been pretty bare like the past couple weeks. Like the only other thing that was kind of like newsworthy was Wolverine 3 is going to be rated R.
Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Now everything's at R rating suddenly.
How do you feel about the guy who wrote the Dragon Ball Evolution movie?
Oh yeah,
apologizing.
That was awesome. I love that. I you know what? I will say props to that guy, cause it takes a lot to straight up be like, you know what? It was totally my fault.
Why?
That's not about Dragon Ball, but yeah, it's.
It took a couple of years.
Yeah, thanks. I think he was just trying to come to terms with the fact like he screwed it up, and it took him a little bit to get the courage to apologize to every Dragon Ball fan out there. Because if anyone has not seen Dragon Ball Evolution, that movie, don't first of all, but if you do, on the off chance, go check it out. That movie sucks.
It was funny to watch on Fox when it came on one day.
Dude, I remember this was like before like I was like always on the internet. So like I heard about a Dragon Ball movie and I was like, "Oh, cool." And then like, I just like forgot about it and I never heard anything. And so like one random day it was like on Fox or FX or whatever and I was like, "Oh, sweet, Dragon Ball Evolution. I've always wanted to see this." Cut to an hour and a half later with me like like just like head in hands being like, why did I waste my time watching this? This was awful.
It's kind of funny because like in high school when it finally came out, me and my friends were like, yeah, finally, we're gonna go see it. And then the one friend who went the night before came says don't. They messed up everything.
Oh.
We're like, oh.
It's kind of like going into the last Airbender movie. Did not see that in theaters.
I paid money for that. I feel dirty.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't. Cause like that movie came out and I didn't. Once again, like Dragon Ball Evolution, I didn't hear anything. And so like the one time I did hear something, it was like the movie sucked, and I was like, oh. And like one day I tried to like seriously, like I sat down. What are you doing? Stop! I'm talking. But I sat down, and this is after I watched the Cinema Sins, I watched the Honest trailer, so I knew how terrible it was. The squeaking, is that your dog?
Yes, my dog.
Okay, as long as it's not you. I legit, like, it was on Netflix, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna watch this movie. I think I got like 10 minutes into the part where Katara was like, what's your name? And he says, Ong. I was like, nope, I'm going back to the show. And I watched like the first season of the show, and like all was right with the world. As soon as he said Ong, I paused it, said no.
So you didn't get to the Five Guys to pick up.
Oh, I've seen that scene. It's so stupid. I'm like, really, M. Night? Really? Like, the Earthbenders are, like, ridiculously powerful, and it takes, in your movie, 5 dudes to move a rock?
Well, that rock was Dwayne The Rock.
Was supposed to be on a steel area, but they were a place where Earth was everywhere, and like, nah, man, we can't fight. Are you kidding me? God, that movie sucked. One day we'll have to do a movie intermission. The one cool part I have to say is when like the freaking Warbenders up and drown that one guy.
I don't even know about that part.
Well, that's kind of dark, don't you think?
Oh my god. Maybe we'll do a movie intermission about like the worst movies we've ever seen.
Well, there's one other movie that is coming out that I forgot to mention.
Is it Sharknado 3?
No, that already came out.
Is it Sharknado 4?
Oh yeah.
I hate you. I knew it was Sharknado related.
Warcraft, the movie that we constantly forget about.
Warcraft? Yeah. At least it looks good. That's all I can say about these video game franchise movies. They look good.
They look interesting.
I'm really interested to see what the Pokemon movie, live action movie, will look like. So I'm like, okay. Pikachu looks like he's just like straight furry all the time. No.
So since we're talking about movies still,
okay,
and video games, and since Doom has recently come out, have you guys watched the Doom movie?
No. I heard that movie wasn't that with Dwayne The Rock?
That movie was terrible.
I thought it was terrible. I heard it was terrible.
The one cool thing about the movie was when the main character, played by Keith Urban, got into like
Keith Urban?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Continue.
When he got to his battle mode, they turned it to like first person Doom style.
Are you serious?
That was the most badass part in the whole movie.
Wow.
Demons would come out, just the shotgun in the face, pull the trigger type stuff.
That's pretty amazing.
I'm like, you know what?
That was worth it?
It was worth it because of that, but everything else, no. Now think about that, I think Hardcore Henry...
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like, what if they did like a Hardcore Henry style for like a Doom movie?
I still need to see that movie. I haven't had a chance to see that.
Just make the main character like Doom Guy.
Yeah.
Just go off.
I love that that's his name. I love it. It's Doom Guy. It's nothing else.
I think he had a name, but it was forgotten in time.
He had a name in one of the games, like one of the 3D ones, but in the original game, yeah.
I think Doom 3 had a name.
But in the original game and like the sequel, it was just Doom Guy.
I kind of like how Doom was kind of like awesome, and then Doom 3 they went for a more like scary approach. But then for this one, it's like, fuck it, just go full metal, man.
Yeah,
just do it, man.
Just do it.
Hardcore, rock and roll. Like, yes, I want to play this game.
Yeah.
Except for the multiplayer.
Does the multiplayer suck?
No, it's just
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can live with
It's fun, but some of the overpowered power weapons.
The
are a little
BFG.
bit too powerful. Like the railgun.
Oh my god, I can only imagine.
It's a quick shot, not even a charge.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so
Oh
I mean,
God.
think about it. Imagine if all railguns were just quick shots, like pow pow pow. Like you don't fire a railgun like that.
Well, do you get the BFG 9000 in multiplayer?
Well, we only played the beta, so the BFG wasn't in it.
Oh wow.
But yeah, you get to find rooms, and you get to turn to a demon when you find the rooms, right?
Yeah.
So I was playing one time, and I found the room, and the demons have like extended life.
Okay.
So I get to play the Revenant. I'm going around like, yeah, I'm gonna kill her. Then turn a corner, railgun. I'm like, son of a bitch.
That happened in Doom. That was an original Doom, man. You would just like walk in a room and there'd be like 3 like the big zombie, the big demons, and they just wreck you and you're done. You can't do anything.
This is multiplayer. I think can I get at least 2 shot in?
Yeah, I think what I got 3 kills before I was just overrun by shotguns. Like everyone swarmed me, like rocket, shotguns down. Like okay, I give.
Because the shotgun's like the most powerful freaking thing.
Yeah, if you get
Besides the
close
BFG.
enough, it's one shot.
Yeah, besides the BFG, it's like the most powerful weapon in the game. Oh my god. Man, what a tangent. We went from video game movies to Doom.
How it should be.
Yes. Alright, enough of Saren's theme.
Everyone needs some Saren's theme.
That's why I'm saying it should come back in Andromeda.
Probably will.
Okay, so the last thing we always do. Let's hit that random Reddit stinger. Random Reddit.
Mildly infuriating.
Okay, is that what the Reddit is?
Yeah, that's mildly infuriating.
Cool. So, what's this Reddit about?
It's things that just they're small, but it gets really irritating seeing them.
Is that Civil War?
Oh, it's not Civil War itself that's infuriating.
What is it?
Let me take a quick. Yeah, when a movie pollutes Google results, because if you search Google Civil War, not Captain America Civil War, you get the movie, not the actual Civil War.
Oh man, that's awesome.
And just things like not being centered properly,
Oh, that always bothers me.
or just things blocking what you're trying to read,
Oh yeah.
or when they just do strange things. Like, a box of wine equals 1 1/3 750 milliliter bottles of wine.
What? What?
But it looks like 1.5 bottles, so you know.
Yeah. Is it 1.5 bottles?
No, it's 1 1/3.
What?
Not 1.5, 1 1/3.
That's stupid. What is that? Infinity on high. Fall Out Boy. Thanks for the memories.
Well, that and when your R's are, for some reason, a little lower than they need to be.
Oh, they are. I couldn't even see it. That's funny. Mildly irritating. Harry Potter can't tell the difference between his cooking pot and his best friend. They're both cauldron. What? That's not even funny. That doesn't even make sense.
It's a Harry Potter thing. I don't know Harry Potter.
Yeah, but his best friend wasn't a cauldron. That was the name of a book.
I think that might be the joke. I think.
That's not even a joke. That's an attempt at a joke that doesn't work because it doesn't make sense.
I'm not a comedian.
So his best friend wasn't Ronald Weasley. It wasn't Ronald Weasley.
Maybe they're trying to make a black joke and just really screwed up at it.
It's Leviosa. Stop it, Ron. Stop. I love that cartoon. I love you, Oni. Okay, so that's that. Any final words?
No.
That is a word. Forerunner. Eston.
But this is just a thing I've been seeing around this recently. Have you guys watched JoJo Bizarre Adventure yet?
No. I don't know if I even want to watch it.
What is wrong with you, Dylan?
I don't know. I've already got other anime that I need to watch, and I don't want to add on top of that with something else that's just way too crazy for my brain to comprehend right now.
And Dude, what, story arc 4 just recently started?
Mm-hmm.
Get on it, please.
All I know is the meme where it's like, but it was me, Dio, the whole time. Like that meme. That's the only thing I know.
Yes, that guy will make you fucking hate him.
Really?
Yeah, he's one. I love his character so much because he's a villain made for you to hate. You know how some villains you like the Joker?
Yeah.
You see Dio, you're like, get this asshole right now.
That's awesome.
But yeah.
The only reason I even know about that meme is because of there was one for Pokemon where you remember in Oros where like the meteor comes down and you blow it up with Mega Rayquaza after flying into space and out comes Deoxys.
Yeah.
So like it just shows Deoxys pointing himself and he's like, you thought it was a meteor, but it was I, Deoxys.
Well, this thing that people have been doing is like during the end of season 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
When they do the to be continued thing, they'll play this song called Roundabout, right?
Yeah.
So that caught on. So now people are like putting these videos where bad stuff happen. And right before the impact happens, they do the JoJo ending with the to be continued.
That's awesome. Oh man. Is it the same anime where like I've seen this picture where the dude's like, you call throwing dynamite on martial arts? Dude's like, hey, whatever works.
I don't think so. I think it's another one.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. I'm like, excuse me? You call throwing dynamite a martial art if it works? No. Clearly not, because you have to wait for it to detonate and the guy can just run away.
Or put it out.
Yeah, that too. Exactly. It's not a grenade. Oh my god. We eventually got to get on some anime podcasts, but that's for another time. But I guess that's it. I don't have anything else to talk about. I kind of gushed over Pokemon.
Yeah. Really?
What?
Okay, but any other things you guys looking forward to?
Mirror's Edge. No Man's Sky.
Pokemon.
Dos Equis.
Deus Ex, please.
Dos Equis.
Illuminati Fighter. Illuminati Fighting Simulator.
The one thing I'm looking for right now is that Iron Galaxy. We'll talk more about Gargas and Killer Instinct. Because he's supposed to come out this month, but there is no word on him yet.
Well, I mean, you still got a couple more weeks.
Yeah, but this is one of those things of you're running out of time because you're actually at a deadline of this has to be out now because you said it.
Maybe it'll just come out the end of the month.
But like I said, any other character like Tusk, cool. But now you're introducing Gargas, which is like the thing you've been leading up to
For 3 seasons.
the whole time.
3 seasons of it.
Hey man, they gotta build suspension.
I mean, Omen literally he opens up.
You can't build bridges without suspension.
Yes, you can.
But they're not as good.
No, but you can.
You were saying.
Anyway, Omen keeps saying he's the hero of Gargos. Jago has it tattooed to his body. Shadow Jago is just Shadow Jago.
He has that tattooed on his body?
Yes.
Yeah, he just has like a regular tiger tattoo.
Oh.
But if you play Killer Instinct Season 2 and you play Conrad's story, he opens a portal and he sees all this like Omen type shadows.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that when Matt was playing it.
He's like, oh yeah, I can take over these people. And then he sees Gargoth and he's instantly like, oh, I think I just fucked up.
Conrad immediately is like, I done goofed.
You blew it.
All that bread.
But I blew it.
Shake your head. You blew it.
Billy Madison, you blew it!
But yeah, back to KI. Even when Gargos comes out, there's 2 more characters to be released, and one of them is already General Ram. Or Rom.
Who's General Rom?
Gears
The
of War.
first the first major boss in Gears of War.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, they have a few crossover characters.
A few.
Yeah, they only have 3. Rash, Arbiter, and Ram.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah,
Was there somebody else?
No.
And we don't know who the last character to release is going to be.
It's Banjo-Kazooie. I'm just calling it now.
It doesn't quite fit.
You know, I can't sing Brad. For some reason, singing Banjo-Kazooie, I think it's going to be a little bit weird.
Oh yeah, it's not like you can do it with the Battletoads and make them like all super buff and like the same size. It's gonna be Conker.
Yes, I'd like to see a squirrel fighting a mercury-blooded vampire.
You do realize Conker was the first M-rated Nintendo
I'm not talking
game,
about
right?
rating. I'm just talking about the fact that he's, a squirrel.
Yeah, that's extremely violent and a
No,
drunk.
it's going to be like something far out of left field, like Cloud.
Was Stephen King's Clown? What was that movie?
It?
Yeah, it.
Like Pennywise?
Pyramid Head. Oh my god, what if they had Pyramid Head?
See, that's more of a character I think I would see in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Although I could see him playing like Tusk with the sword.
true. What about
Also,
Nemesis T-Type?
It seemed like Ed is back on Twitter again.
Oh, he
talking
is?
about Injustice 2,
Oh, thank god.
a Combat Pack 3,
What?
More
Mortal
DLC.
Kombat,
Oh.
MK11, Shadow Monks 2. I'm like, you need to stop teasing people, Ed. Seriously, you're gonna get hurt one day.
He releases a game called Injustice 2 with all these other games tied into it. Like, this is too much game. You
Yeah.
need to stretch it out a bit.
I think I'm like the only person here who still plays MKX.
Probably.
L.
Yeah, it's XL.
Because I haven't touched it in a while. Most of our other friends just kind of vanished.
I think everyone's just kind of like, okay, cool, more movie characters.
Dude, I hated
Oh, no,
Leatherface
I'm-
at first.
Huh?
I hated Leatherface at first, but he's like my favorite character out of the new ones.
Yeah,
that I
he's
keep playing.
insane. He is like the craziest reach in the game.
I just love the freaking setups that you can put with him.
Oh, yeah.
Just bonk somebody in the head with a mallet.
Brutality. Like, he just keeps going, oh, okay, stop. 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 Oh, man. Could you see Nemesis T-Type in Mortal Kombat? Or in Killer Instinct?
I can see the Nemesis more in Mortal Kombat. Even though I don't think Capcom is going to win this character.
Look,
Unless
man,
we
what
see-
are they
unless we
doing?
see-
What are they
Capcom
doing?
versus NetherRealm, which I would love.
That'd be interesting.
But the biggest tease right now is that Ono from Capcom said he wants to do a Capcom versus Nintendo game.
I'd be down for that if it weren't the fact that Mega Man's already in Smash Brothers, so get out of here, Capcom. You suck.
Also, that so right now they said they're upset with Street Fighter V sales.
Yeah, I would be too, because maybe if you added a story,
No, that's all
I don't
coming.
know. Huh?
That's all coming.
Yeah, exactly.
But they said they're gonna still finish the whole DLC run, but they're not really happy with that as a platform right now.
Because no one else is happy.
Except for the
Newsflash, Capcom. If people aren't happy, they're not gonna buy your crap. I'm sorry, that's the world we live in.
just like my number 9.
That's Inafune, and I can't speak for him other than the fact that he's just been delaying it for reasons.
You blew it.
Blew it.
Delaying it for raisins, you mean?
Yes, raisins, the California raisins, the dancing
stop
claymation ones.
Stop bringing them up. They're just creepy.
I know they're creepy.
I thought they were prunes when I was little.
I thought they were prunes at one point too, and then it's just
prunes.
yeah, and then it's just California raisins. I'm like, oh, I guess they are raisins. Oh. Injustice 2, please give me Red Hood. Don't you dare say the Joker's Red Hood, because I know.
It's
I
gonna
want
be
Jason
there.
Todd the Red
It's
Hood.
gonna be there, you know it.
It needs to be Jason Todd Red Hood.
Maybe they actually put Robin in.
They did. He was Nightwing.
No, an actual Robin.
What, you want Damien?
Sure, why not?
It's not cool to beat up a kid.
I would actually love to have like Damien.
God,
Robin in the game.
child beaters.
I'm not
He's like
saying
a
you can
katana.
just age him up.
He's not aged up in the comics, though. He's still a kid.
He was aged up in Injustice.
Yeah, he had concrete hair.
You mean Nightwing?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
that
Those
was Damian Wayne.
That was
Nightwing.
definitely not
he
Damian.
was.
What?
Yeah, one of them was Damien. The red version was Damien.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Yes, he
in the
had
story they
concrete
said
hair.
that he killed.
The other night.
He
one.
killed Dick
He
Grayson.
killed Dick?
Yeah.
Dang. Now
Yeah.
no one's gonna get plowed.
Well, he might. But he just might do it with an actual sword.
Ugh. I don't think the ladies will like that.
I don't think he cares.
Well, he cares about Raven.
Now.
Yeah. I love during like those scenes where like you see the two of them. He's just like, my grandfather was the head of the demon. My dad is a demon. I love you. What? I mean, oh my god.
I just hope they fix Raven too, that she doesn't have like a giant ice pick chin.
The whole time she looked like Nicolas Cage to me.
Yeah, they
Nicholas
definitely need to
Raven.
change that in Injustice 2, if she's even in it.
Probably will.
You don't know that.
I said probably because it's a huge roster as it is, and they generally keep certain characters.
You think they'll keep all those characters while adding new ones?
Not all of them.
I
They
think
could.
that if they do add a character, they might add like Supergirl or Black Canary.
I'd like to see Black Canary.
Maybe Darkseid.
No, he's too okay.
Darkseid is in the mobile version of Injustice.
What?
Yeah, he's a playable character in the mobile version.
Wow, okay.
After the game like stopped in the console, they kept constantly making stuff for the mobile version, which pissed me off.
Because it's easier to update that and keep it going.
I guess.
They could put Steppenwolf in.
Oh, they should put Mongol in. That'd be cool.
Most of the characters they put in have had some notoriety, recently at least, with the exception of like a handful.
Mongol was in he was in Young Justice. He was also in the Justice League show.
Bringing up Steppenwolf.
Well, he's gonna take everyone on a magic carpet ride.
Oh my god, this is not Aladdin.
It's the acid trip, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they gonna replace Lex Luthor with Jesse Eisenberg, Lex Luthor.
Ding, 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 ding,
I would
ding.
love that. That'd be amazing. That will, that will be a DLC skin because they did that with Green Arrow and
Superman.
and Superman
And
and
Zod.
Batman and Zod. Did they do it with Batman?
No, because
That's right, it wasn't out yet.
I would play a fucking like Aquaman and have Jason Momoa Aquaman.
Oh, you know they will. That's like not even a question. That's gonna be like day one DLC skin. Jason Momoa's
Why is everybody
Aquaman.
playing Aquaman? Have you seen him?
as long as they don't put the Doomsday from the movie in there. At least not the first form of Doomsday.
Yeah.
Pantsless, genitalia-less,
Ew.
smooth, baby smooth monster.
Ew.
He was baby smooth.
Ew, so gross. Do you think we'll see, I don't even know why I'm asking. Do you think we'll see Beast Boy?
No.
Cool.
Because they even bring up Starfire, which
They should bring in Starfire. I don't know why they wouldn't.
they probably bring in New 52 Starfire since she's more edgier.
Yeah,
And more,
adult.
yeah. In the best ways possible.
You
They
really
probably,
start going there.
if they do bring a Red Hood and Starfire,
I'm sorry,
they bring in Arsenal too.
but Starfire is almost naked. I'm sorry. That is how they designed her.
So? You
Also,
take it to the
she is
creepy
an
place.
extremely sexual individual.
Yeah, but you always
She
take it to the
straight up
creepy
has
place.
sex with Roy Harper just because it's something to do.
Well, it's also Roy Harper.
We're talking about Trucker Hat Red Arrow Roy Harper from Red Hood and the
Still.
and the Outlaws. Wait, you saying Roy Harper's an attractive male?
Actually, I don't even know what he looks like in the comic right now.
He's dressed like the Red Hood but wears like a trucker hat.
Yeah,
I'm not even
basically.
joking. I'm like legit serious.
Does he have a piece of straw in his mouth? Just spit tobacco at random.
No. But no, this is also the version where the Red Hood's helmet has like weird like lips and a nose. It's like, Jason, why? What is wrong with you? No one can see that. No one wants to see that. It's like so weird. It's just like, you've seen like the mask with the lips. It's just like duck facing all the time. It's so ugly. I hope that's not what they use in Injustice 2. Just the straight like.
The better to kiss you with, my dear.
Ew.
Punk up and kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh man.
Before I do it, no, Jason, no.
Hold on, let me get my helmet. I think it'd be cool to see the red arrow. Or Arsenal.
Yeah, they'd do Arsenal, they wouldn't do Speedy or Red Arrow.
Yeah, I could see Arsenal. That'd be cool. To which they will definitely use the Arrows version of Arsenal as like a skin.
I'll always use like one of the DC shows. And speaking of the DC shows, Supergirl is moving to CW next season.
Oh yeah, that stupid mask. Ugh.
Oh yeah, you just looked it up? Yeah, isn't it god awful? It's so dumb. Now Matt's looking it up. Just look at Red Hood and the Outlaws.
It was there for a second.
That first image. Get ready for the live reaction. See?
Okay.
There's better versions.
Yeah, because these are all the covers, but they're all really low res.
Yeah. Can you see it there?
You sucked the lemon.
Oh god. So, we could. Okay, so for Injustice, we could see Arsenal, Starfire. I'd like to see Mongol just to see like a different DC villain.
Maybe put Damien Dark.
Maybe.
Put Vandal Savage.
Well, yeah, definitely. Here's the thing with Damien Dark. He's not that big a villain. The only reason he's that big a villain in Arrow is because they were like, dang it, Green Arrow doesn't really have a lot of big villains. Pull from other sources. So it was just kind of like, I mean, I'm cool with Damien Dark, and I'm quite interested to see what the next villain's going to be, but...
Let's scale it up. Let's put in Darkseid. Bit much on the scale.
Because I feel like Anarchy could have been a better villain than... Cause, I mean...
He's
like
he's more of a side villain.
But he's still like a big enough villain. I don't know. I feel like with Damien Dark, man, we should just record a whole nother show. With Damien... Do you want to just do that?
Maybe.
Okay, well, I guess we'll do that then. So expect that soon. I guess we're going to do it literally right after that. So, anyway.
Well, let's wait till the season ends, just that way we're not near... Because we're nearly at the end of the series.
I just want to talk about, like... I just want to talk about, like, what villain they could do next.
Yeah, and wait till the end of the season, that way we see what comes up.
Let's make the Riddler and just have a gun the whole time.
Riddle me this, Arrow. What shoots people? Bang! What the heck, man?
I'm wearing Kevlar.
But yeah, the season ends in 2 weeks, so...
I don't care. I still want to talk about it. It's just because usually we don't get, like, a... Because we didn't know Zoom was going to be the villain for season 2.
Yeah, which is why I say we can wait till then, just see how it wraps up, and then we can do better speculations.
It's gonna be Black Adam.
For who? Flash or Arrow?
Everybody. Just
Everybody.
I am for sure. Shoots lightning all day.
Well, he has magic and such. He's so magic.
Shazam! What? Oh!
Yeah, when he says it, he just turns to dust because he's so old. Like, dang, man, that sucks.
Like, where'd you get your ass from Shazam? Ah, crap! And that was the day Black Adam died.
Oh, man. Let's just do it anyway.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I just want to do it anyway. I've been wanting to do this new show idea anyway. Okay, so, anyway. I'm Vandalus.
I'm that buttery smooth butter ninja.
Tech Ninja.
Butter ninja.
Ugh.
This is the Forerunner.
And this has been Shogun Talk. We'll see you next time.
It's so moist!
No, please.
Do, 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 do.